All right, I used the telehandler and this strap like that to lift the entire auger, and it was right over there. To pull it over here and then like zoot it right to here. Now I'm laying out the electricity, which goes back to the leg, so we can get 3-phase power to this motor that's probably about 15 horse. And the way we keep our 3-phase differentiated from our single phase is these crowfoot plugins. So only that cord will go to that one, and I believe this is single phase to run this auger. So a little bit different of a crowfoot. Are they both crow feet? That's what I would call them. All right, and yes, the white corn auger, blah, blah, blah. Get the truck, lay it there. This is how you open the slide gate to the center of the bin to get to the corn. Okay, it's about right here. So we need to run a little more out so we can get into the door and take a peek inside this bin. Drive the semi over here, and I don't know, are we ready to go? Let's get this extension cord off these belts. That would be a fun trip. Oh yeah, let's put this lid on. For those of you who've been following along the last 6 months, the first time we took corn out of here, I had to rewire it because some of these were melted, took the lid off, and I never put it back on. You guys kept telling me, hey, Kale, did you put the lid back on? No. Is the lid right here? Could it be done right now when I go get the semi? Yes. Are you gonna do it? Well, you'll just have to follow along in the next few videos. Find out if that job ever got done. Okay, we're about done with all of this, so we can get a big trailer, load up all the scrap metal, and clean this place up. Will that be done before harvest? Let's go on to the next clip. Am I gonna clear? I can't see. Can you guys watch for me? Was that stack gonna hit? I need to be over a bit. I couldn't see it. Were you guys showing me the all clear? Like, you're close, Kale, but keep going, keep going. Thanks for doing that. I'm all alone out here. Well, except for Mauricio, he's feeding cattle. But, surprise, Ethan will be home at the end of this week, Friday. I think we'll get Ethan home and he'll be home for a couple weeks. Yes. It'll be so nice to have extra laborers, extra workers, helpers on this farm. We'll probably get the planters put on and maybe clean a couple of shops. Get them really, really clean. Okay, I must remember how to start this system. I've been running it for 30 years and every day is a new day. I know I need to have at least a short leg on because that's how all the electricity ties on. The automatics won't work, which is right here, but we will go to manual because the automatics are interlooped with the overhead bin. Hello, sweet baby. Good job, Dad. That was a nice fix or a nice upgrade. This should run just the augers. Why is that buzzing? Oh, I was holding the camera, so I couldn't use two hands to plug this one in. Hold on. Remember, keep all feet, hands, eyes, nose, and ears away from these belts and augers. It's dangerous. If you want a sample of corn, put in earplugs, but then also just use a shovel. It smells good and it's cool to the touch. So we did a great job storing this corn. I think it's a little bit dry. This is probably about 14% moisture, which is a little bit on the dry side. They wanted it 14.5, I believe. So the drier it is, the less moisture I can haul in and get paid for. But it'll be a good product for the end user. Tarped. Ah, you see, it can be peaceful and calm in Nebraska. My goodness, it feels like spring. Birds, warm weather. The weather's going to change this weekend. It's going to get cold, snowy, rainy. But alas, we can enjoy now. Okay, I'm just going to run out and do one of my favorite jobs, sitting in a tractor. I'm going to strip till, finish the 2 seed fields, not tonight, and get them ready for corn planting. Yeah, it looks great. Hey, cats, are you the kittens of the winter? You survived? Yeah, because you lived in my shop all winter. Lucky cats. No, you want... Would you like some water? Here's how you get your water. Turn this hydrant on. There, now you have water. Now you can take a bath. All right, kids, I'm gonna get going. Make sure you don't get run over. Battery switch. Always forget that, except for this time. Good morning. I'll say it again, and I'll probably say it in the next couple of videos. Happy Wednesday. I miss Sand Hollow. I miss Utah. It's cool and breezy out here. in Nebraska, and that just reminds me of that cool breezy morning in Sand Hollow. Okay, truck was loaded last night. They are ready to receive. We're gonna get in the truck and haul it to town and come back and get another load and then get in the 8R 340 over there. Oh, for those of you who want to know what Lead Farms stands for, it's my children. Laura, Ethan, Amanda, Adam, and David. Leaad. This truck lettering is probably the best way to explain that for any of you new subscribers or followers to my channel. Good job, Kenworth, with a Caterpillar engine. Go around and check the tires, make sure this thing is roadworthy. All right, I have now arrived at the elevator. I am downshifting and untarping. Can you guys see the untarping? Maybe Kale, or one of his kids, should clean the windows. I always forget about it. I'm not looking in the this rear view mirror very often. Okay, put the phone down, Kale, stop recording. We need to focus. I will pull on the scale, get weighed. This probe right there will hydraulically lift up, go over the center of my hopper, probe down into the corn, suck a little bit out, and bring it into the scale house. And then I'll have to pull a little bit forward off the scale so they can probe the back. They need to test everything, even though I know it all came out of one bin. They need to double, triple, quadruple check because this is non-GMO white corn, and they will actually grade it inside to make sure it is what it is. So the 16 loads that I've hauled in so far have all graded great, so I just harvested one field, put it in one bin. And then we will dump in that pit right there, and it will auger over into who knows where it'll go. Doesn't seem like
and
it.
Then everybody wants to haul,
anyway.
So nobody gets to haul very much. Now we got to do an antigen test on all these cars.
Sure.
Make sure it don't have none. And Secretary went to the bank, so I'm trying to fill in, and I'm not very good at it.
Ah, you're doing a good job.
I gotta look and see how much here. 156, I think.
You know what you're doing. I'm just learning in here. We should grind this up and make a tortilla, right?
Well, we can.
We will be grinding it up, right?
Yep. This is for the institute. That's why I pick out all them yellow ones, because if an indigen's going to be in the yellow kernels.
Yeah, yep. And also, Inogen has marker kernels.
Yeah, if it's
They have marker. They have
come
black
out of the
kernels.
field, but I don't know if the markers had come through on a cross pollination. You know
I don't
what I'm
think
saying?
so. Yeah, I don't think so. So the non-GMO is the decaf, and the GMO is the regular caffeinated.
Yep.
Is that what we can figure here using
Yeah.
these coffee machines?
Yep. This is the decaf.
Oh man, that's a little drier than I wanted. Super good test weight, wonderful temperature, but that should be, is it 14 or 14 and a half?
14 and a half is what the discount starts at.
Discount, and you can take up to what moisture?
Like 15.5.
15.5. All right, well, I didn't bring any 15.5 in. Should have brought you some at harvest.
Boy, our organic has sure been wet lately.
Has it?
Yeah.
And this is just regular water.
Yep, for the non-GMO.
Not distilled or anything else.
Nope.
1 minute
What can
shake.
we do for you today?
Interesting. Gotta be a chemist.
That's what we're doing in this old 125-year-old scale house. What is this stuff?
I don't know.
Secret juice?
Yeah.
Secret indicator?
Hey, I'll lay this on
On her desk, yeah, she'll get it.
the. Okay, all right, thank you.
Most everybody will take money.
Yeah. Put the right end down.
It's probably the same kind of test like when I watch the show Cops when they're testing for heroin
Yeah.
or
I bet it
anything
is.
else. There's some kind of litmus test indicator. Make sure Kale's hauling what he's saying he's hauling, and we're shipping what we said we shipped.
Oh yeah. Each one of them is a different trait that they checking for. Each
Fantastic. That's... Check that out. Hopefully we have some corn traits.
Yeah. hopefully
in
it's
here.
for- And this is under lead.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I know it's far this way.
Right, so we just improvise and adapt, right?
Yep, just pull ahead. She'll give you one of these.
Yeah.
If I kind of went outside because I didn't know if you do to stop or not.
Yeah, no, thanks for doing that. I appreciate being coached.
And this other one's got a soap 5.
Okay, 10 minutes and 5
So
minutes.
the indigen is 10, yep.
All right, well, we get a good...
That's why I tried to get
Test.
that one going first.
Yeah, you bet. We'll see if these go. I'm assuming they need to make it all the way up the line. That
Yep,
water
the
is
seawer
just...
got the, I don't know what they call that. That's the indicator mark. And then when it starts getting bad, there'll be another line in there.
Cool.
It'll
That's...
below it. And this one here is an indicator mark, so if it's positive, there'll be another mark. I can show you a picture
All
of
right.
that one.
So we're just finding out if this corn is pregnant or not.
Yep.
Positive. It's a pregnancy test for our corn?
Yep. Something like that.
All right.
And then now they're gonna change the antigen test on us here, and it's gonna be more sophisticated.
All right.
Well, you gotta run it through the damn incubator and pour this stuff through a coffee filter. It's gonna be a lot harder.
Love it. So much science. Has anybody tried to brew some of this? Make
We
corn
had some
coffee?
of the South Africans took it home and they boil it. Just boil
Good
it.
morning. Good morning, morning. All right, so you put that key card
Yep.
in there, what other, and
then
it's
this
You're
analyzing it.
100.
right
So it don't
here.
have no traits at all in there. showing up.
Okay, good job,
We
isolation, Kale.
usually get it, it's always the RR, that's the Roundup. And I don't know, sometimes you get a little of the other one.
You
but
bet.
it's
So I
usually
passed. So I
Roundup.
passed the test. I got
Yeah.
100%.
If that number is right there, then if there's a number,
Look
you
at that. Look, Mom.
Good.
I got 100% once in my life. I did good.
So if you pull around, I think we'll be ready to dump when we get there.
All right.
It's positive, but it's negative.
Yeah, so just one line, we're going to be good, but we'll get another couple of minutes just in case that line
Yeah.
creeps up. All right, good to go, good to dump. So, probably good.
Without it running all over.
That's right, I can handle it.
All right, appreciate it.
I've dumped a truck or two in my day. All right, now I'm in charge of dumping, so don't spill, Kale. Otherwise, yeah, good thing we have a broom here. So anyway, it looks like an underground drag over to here. Then it goes into the, oh no, bypass the leg. Goes in this drag. We will follow and figure out where this is going. Going into the green leg and then probably into one of these silos over here, and then they load the train cars on the other side. Alright, and here's where they load the train cars, usually just singles at this facility. They are able to load up to 25 cars, but they can't do shuttle trains. Shuttle trains are 100 or 110 cars that are hooked up whenever you see them going down the line. These trains will probably either go to Texas or Mexico or the Pacific Northwest to be shipped out to Japan or China, I believe. If you guys are a part of the export program and you know where this white corn ends up, let me know on rail cars. And it could be other locations in Nebraska. I know Nebraska has some facilities that process white corn, Frito-Lay. I think there's a Frito-Lay factory in Nebraska, and those will all be run by truck. We can just haul it by truck. We don't need to ship it by rail. But this is how we get products to the end users, some very big end users. Oh no, what happened? This wasn't my fault. The truck, the other truck left, started to head back home without weighing empty. It's very important to weigh full and then weigh empty so we can know how much. So this guy waved down the other guy to come back and wave empty. Always exciting around here.
I thought he forgot to weigh.
Yeah, that's right.
He went around.
All right. He went the long way. You guys have to love field work in Nebraska. We'll do a bunch of it today. Oh, and I'm gonna run out and pick up Ethan at the end of this week. And then it's gonna snow on Saturday. So everybody take in this wonderful, beautiful weather. We need to be working as hard as we can to get as much done as we can before the weather turns and then we're locked out of the fields. I don't think I'll get everything done, but it's only March. But April's coming.